You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Welcome inside Riverton High School for Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network, with the Star Valley Braves taking on the Riverton Wolverines as part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, where you're more than just an account number. Visit your local branches at Alpine and Afton. That is First Bank of Wyoming. Duke Danson, Dal Erickson here with you in Fremont County tonight. Star Valley boys coming off a game where they just rolled the Evanston Red Devils. Huge win for Star Valley from tip-off to the final buzzer. Braves in good control of that game Thursday night.
Well, 56 points in the first half for the Braves in that game against Evanston, and we've seen them do that for a half several times. In fact, you could say they did the previous Saturday against Kelly Walsh. Kelly Walsh did the same thing to him in the second half. The Braves ended up winning that game. But, yeah, this is an explosive team when they're on, and, boy, they were definitely on Thursday.
As far as the Riverton Wolverines, they're coming off a win as well, defeating Jackson 42-36. That was a win on Thursday night also for Riverton. And when you compare these two teams, Dal, by the numbers, they're practically identical after the Thursday night game. Star Valley overall 5-6, Riverton overall 6-8. Star Valley's offense averaging 57.4, Riverton offense 57.8. Defensively, Braves allow 56 a game. Defensively, Riverton allows 56 a game. On paper, these two teams almost the same team.
Both teams with a lot of seniors as well. So, yeah, I think on paper, for whatever reason, the Braves are favored in this, but especially when you look at where it's being played and those types of numbers, this is going to be a dogfight up here.
It's Star Valley and Riverton in Fremont County tonight. Let's take a look at the Crimson Corner and how other Braves have done in the Crimson and Gold this weekend.
Well, the Lady Braves on a 4-game winning streak now, defeated Evanston on Thursday, picked up another win tonight, 46-30. They will be at Jackson next weekend. The Braves picking up a win on Thursday as well. They're going for their third win in a row tonight, as they'll be in Jackson next week. Wrestling will be right here in this gym next weekend for the Ron Thon Memorial. And congratulations to State Spirit, putting up a good weekend yesterday in Casper at the Fort Wyoming Center with some various placings there. But congrats to them. By all accounts, sounds like everybody did a great job.
You can see the State Spirit performances for both the cadets and the cheer team on the Star Valley Independent Facebook page, Cokeville there as well. Now let's take a look at the Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Some scores from Thursday, as you saw, Riverton and Star Valley both winning those games. Some scores from Friday, Sheridan all over Laramie. Kelly Walsh knocking off Rock Springs, ranked number 2 in the latest WyoPreps.com Coaches and Media poll. I checked twice to see if this score was right, and that's the score that was reported. Natrona County thumping number 3 Green River, at least on this score, 56-22. Not sure what happened there. Central with 81 points in a highly entertaining game score-wise, 81-76. And Campbell County over South. Some other games tonight. South at the top-ranked Bronx, number 3 Green River at Kelly Walsh. Laramie at Campbell County, number 2 Rock Springs at Natrona. And East will be at Thunder Basin. Some good games tonight on the schedule for the Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. We'll take a 1-minute break here. When we come back, we'll continue with the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off from Riverton High School on the SVI Sports Network.
Technology in medicine is advancing all the time. Amazingly, Star Valley Health is keeping up with everywhere else. It provides people an opportunity to get care that is closer, but care that is the same or better quality. Our specialists are fellowship trained and board certified.
Doing care at Star Valley Health has made me feel like I've got a place at home that I can trust and rely on.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. Bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Live from Riverton High School, about 4.5 minutes away from tip-off time between the Star Valley Braves and the Riverton Wolverines on SVI Media and Swift 98.7 FM. Now let's recap this rivalry with SVI News.
This has been a tight one. My research goes back to 1951, so these numbers since that time. Overall, Star Valley with a narrow advantage overall, 16-14 here in Riverton. The Wolverines with the advantage, 8-5 all time. The last time these two teams met, it was a Wolverines win, 42-38 right here in Riverton. That was last season. That win snapped a 3-game Star Valley winning streak in the series. And much like the overall series, look at the last 10, 5-5. This has all the hallmarks of a very tight game tonight. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by SVInews.com.
Visit SVInews.com for your print or e-edition subscription to the Star Valley Independent. That's SVInews.com. I believe we have Millie Kazare courtside for the Miles CPA courtside report. She had the chance to catch up with head coach Matt Shumway, get his thoughts on the matchup against Riverton. Millie, take it away.
Coach Shumway said tonight's matchup against Riverton will be a tough road test. He said that playing on the road is always challenging, especially in a tough environment like Riverton, and talked about how important it is the boys come out with energy early. Riverton is a solid team overall, so controlling the pace of the game will be a key focus for today. He said that while controlling the pace is important in any game, it becomes even more important when playing away from home, and he hopes to see that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA courtside report. It is tax season. Get your best result possible with the help of Miles CPA. Locations in Afton and Alpine. Call 885-0055. Just over 2.5 minutes to go until tip-off time between Star Valley and Riverton. Let's check your records watch by Star Valley Disposal.
Well, looking at some of these numbers, the Braves coming in averaging 57.4. That's 7th in 4A, 42.1%. That's also 7th. Rebounding at 11th, 25.3, and allowing 56 per game. You touched on a couple of those numbers, Duke, but the last two I think are going to be big keys tonight. If the Braves can do a better job rebounding and hold Riverton under what they're allowing right now, I think they should have a good shot tonight. But that's a look at your records watch presented by Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. Let's take another 1-minute break. Back with your keys to the game next on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit GoFirstBank.com.
Braves in crimson ahead of a duel against Riverton in Riverton High School. Here's your Star Valley Health keys to the game.
Well, key number one, I'd like to see the Braves be the aggressor tonight, much like we saw on Thursday and several of the games we've seen the last handful. I'd like to see them take the initiative on offense. This next one is a defensive key, less than 25 per half. I'm talking about allowing less than 25 points per game. And then I'm looking for at least 10-plus assists as a team. The Braves can do those three things. They should be in good shape to pick up a W. Those are the Star Valley Health keys to the game.
Offering the keys to your great health, compassionate care, every person, every time. Visit StarValleyHealth.org. That's StarValleyHealth.org. Looks like we are not going to have the national anthem. They're just going to roll right into the starters. Okay, take it away now.
6'4" senior wearing number 0, that is Will Linford. 6'4" senior leading the 4A West in scoring at 21.5, that's Cooper Lancaster. Lincoln Lydiard, 18 points on Thursday on red hot shooting against Evanston. He's wearing number 2 at 6'2". Number 3, one of the top 3-point shooters for the Braves, that's Dylan Shumway at 6 feet. And then all 5'9" of Zach Thompson, he's a senior, wearing number 15. The Braves coached by Matt Shumway, assisted by Aaron Lancaster, as well as Ben and Mark Hale.
Starting 5 for the Braves, made possible by Mountain Star Products. Stay tuned for details on an expanded retail department opening this spring with Mountain Star Products. They'll have full supplies for subcontractors and landscapers located on Rocky Road in Afton. Mountain Star Products. Starting 5 announced here for Riverton as well. Number 1, Eric Smith, the senior. 2 is Clay Sheets. 3 is Garrett Jackson. 20 is Bo Anderson. And 44, River White Plume. We're told we could see Gattenbein a bit tonight as well. He's 45, been out with injury. Head coach Bo Sheets for the Riverton Wolverines. Both teams coming in at 1-0 in early play in the 4A Southwest Quad. It's going to be White Plume against Linford. Ball's in the air, tipped and won by Riverton. And the Wolverines on their home floor have the first possession of the game. They quickly go outside to White Plume. Kicks it back out to Anderson. Nothing there. He'll step just outside the circle and call a play. 15 seconds into the game. Makes a move, but it is going to be Lydiard who stays with him. Now hands it off to Smith. Here's a corner 3 left side off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Thompson. Star Valley basketball off the one and done miss from the triple. Other end, Lydiard, 3, good. Lincoln, a Star Valley Orthodontics triple, and he's back to right where he left off Thursday night.
He was 4 of 5 from deep on Thursday, and that's a promising start here for the Star Valley offense.
Braves have it, ball stolen at half court. Cooper with the steal, runs, pull-up jumper on the post, bounce no good. Rebounded though by Will, can't hit the putback, and the second rebound comes down to Eric Smith. They go quickly down the floor to Sheets, and they score. So a good opportunity for the Braves they can't convert on. Riverton makes them pay with the fast break on the other end. 3-2, Star Valley by 1, 6:50 to go. 3 ball again, Lincoln, good! Lydiard, another Star Valley Orthodontics triple. He's hot as of Thursday night and this afternoon.
Yeah, whatever Lincoln's done the last few days, keep doing it. Absolutely, not even red hot, white hot from distance.
And another steal in the half-court press, 2-on-2, Thompson, steal, shot, score! 8-2, Braves come out strong early with a 6-point lead. 6:20 to go in the first period. Another half-court trap ball kicked by Thompson, so it stays with Riverton inbounding in the front court.
This last sequence here tipped by Lancaster into the hands of Zach Thompson, who's able to finish despite some shot blocking opportunities down there.
Minute 45 into the game. Braves lead by 6, 8-2. Eric Smith handles the ball in the front court for the Wolverines. Works up top off a screen, Sheets, no shot, drives back outside to Smith. Man-to-man defense again for the Braves. Smith drives on Thompson and scores on the left side to make it 8-4.
That was not an easy drive for Eric Smith. As up over his shoulder on the left-hand side. That was a nice finish.
Cooper Lancaster has the dribble in the front court, finds Shumway deep right, Thompson up top. Works it down low to Lydiard, who scores in the lane. A beautiful entry pass from Thompson to Lydiard, and it's already 10 for the Braves. 2.5 minutes into the game.
2 assists already for Zach as well.
Braves stay in the half-court trap, but Riverton breaks it. Air ball at 3, but into the hands of Anderson, who hits the putback. 10-6. Despite the hot start, Riverton hanging with the Braves. Lincoln, another 3 off the mark. Bouncing. Oh, I thought it might get the other roll. Looked like it might fall, but it doesn't.
Well, the way it's gone, would be surprised.
And it stays a 4-point game. Jumper, Anderson, a swish from the line, and it's down to 2. 10-8 Braves with the lead of the ball.
Quick start here for both teams.
Lancaster drives, lost the ball, and he's fouled. Fun game so far. We've had some battles between Star Valley and the Braves, Star Valley and Riverton over the last 5 years. And so far, this one looking good.
Here on the replay, you can see Anderson knocks down the 15-footer. Anderson whistled for the foul here on the other end. First personal, first team foul. That was about as fun of a first 3 minutes of a game as you're going to get.
Thompson inbounding baseline for the Braves. Shumway, 3 on the inbound, left it short, no good. Linford almost had the rebound, but couldn't quite get it from Jackson, who will get the board for Riverton. Wolverines on the run. Jackson hesitates, stops just inside the three-point line. Works it back around the arc. Trieber finds Smith with 4:30 to play in the first period. Smith picks up the dribble. Trieber, now Smith, no, it's Weber rather, as Smith drives, kick out. Weber fakes the 3 in the lane, ball on his hip, shot no good. Fight for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball call. Arrow should favor Star Valley, and it does. Braves have the ball with 4:20 to go in the first.
There's some good athletes in this game, and defense going to be very key, especially drive penetration. The Braves able to kind of make Weber go a little bit more wide than probably what he wanted. And just game of inches.
It's going to be Thompson inbounding to Lancaster. Nobody on defense in the backcourt. They'll pick up Cooper in the front court with 4:18 to play in the opening period. Braves lead by 2. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Smith. And the ball went under the bleachers. It found a corner under the stairs, and the ball has disappeared. It is under the bleachers, and Shumway can't find it.
How many years have I said the ball does this all the time? It finds a way to go places where it never wants to go, and there it is.
The officials are scratching their heads. Players go back to the bench. We do not have a game ball.
Yeah, go find some kid that wants to make a buck and have him crawl under there and get it.
Looks like they're bringing the AD over, and the officials are looking under the bleachers with the AD. Oh, the AD's going to go.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, he didn't even have to go waist deep. It wasn't that far. Good job.
So you want to be a school administrator.
Head first.
Good for him.
We're told the bleachers, by the way, are getting replaced after this school year. So
no fear. That's a lot of credit there. That's cool.
That should be on the highlight reel this season for the Wolverines.
Sure should.
So Star Valley, after the ball is found in the darkness, will have the ball on the inbound backcourt to Lancaster. He's on the right sideline. Screen set by Lydiard. Screen set by Linford. Defense stays with Cooper, and a pass back over to Lydiard, top of the key. Thompson over on the right, midway through the first period. Wants to drive, can't, bounces back out. Cooper fakes a 3, makes a move, refs right side, pulls up the jumper, rattled it down. Both he and the defense hit the court, and they're going to have an officials timeout as Cooper had Weber right out of a shoe.
I don't know what more you want in the first 4 minutes of a game. Well, that's what we've seen here. We've seen great shooting. We've seen a ball disappear. We've seen someone go right out of their shoes here. I mean, what else do you want?
Cooper actually came down on Weber's shoe, and that's why Cooper hit the deck, and that's why Weber's shoe left his foot.
Oh, man.
All that 20 seconds after the ball found the end of the bleachers underneath. 3:51 to go in the first period, and it's a 4-point Star Valley lead, 12-8. Braves to the half-court trap. Riverton able to break it. Smith, a good crossover, drive, kick out, ball tipped out of bounds by Lancaster into the 5th row of the DD section of the bleachers on the far side.
The Duke and Dell section.
There it is. Why are we over here?
I don't know. This is where we always sit.
Got some Braves fans to join the Duke and Dell section on that side.
Should have gone over there. Or this could be the Duke dance section. It could be yours.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Get out of my section, Dal.
I am. I'm clear over here.
4 minutes, or a 4-point lead for the Braves. 3 missed by Riverton, and then foul on the rebound given to Trenton Weber. That will be Star Valley ball back the other way.
Oh, that'll drive you nuts as a coach. Had a good open look there for Sheets. Wouldn't dry. There you can see the push in the back on Weber against Dylan Shumway. So Braves up 4 with the basketball with 3.5 to go in the quarter.
2 team fouls called in the period, both against Riverton. Star Valley still leads by 4, 12-8 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Lincoln 3 down the barrel. Give it to him. 3 for 4 in the early going of the game. Lincoln, another Star Valley Orthodontics 3-point shot.
11 points in the first quarter for Lincoln Lydiard. He had 18 in barely 2+ quarters last Thursday.
Gattenby, drive, kick, corner 3 on the other end's good. Trieber hits that one. 15-11, lead back down to 4.
Big basket for Trieber. You want to answer that shooting from Lydiard, and he did.
2:54 to go in the first. Cooper left post, lob to Linford, shot, no, but a foul. And that's going to put Will Linford to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
I'm not saying this isn't something that Cooper does anyway, But if Cooper can go out of his way, here's that shot for Trieber to knock it down there in front of you. But if Cooper can go out of his way, I think an extra mode in the first quarter, second quarter especially, and get teammates involved for easier shots, this team is so much more difficult to handle. Will, free throw no good, but that was a good look there from Cooper to find his teammate.
Thompson subs out Roman Erickson into the game for the Braves.
And we talked about Avery England getting healthy at the right time. Roman getting healthy too. He had a nice game on Thursday against Evanston.
Second free throw rattled down, but no good. Popped up for Will. Misses both, and it stays 15-11. Riverton basketball trailing Star Valley by 4. Jackson on the perimeter now for Riverton. Lancaster has him on defense. Ball knocked out of bounds. Tried the crossover move, and it's kicked off of Lancaster's foot. Inbounding will be Riverton. Looks like Mason Kleeman subs into the game for the first time as Linford subs out. Bo Anderson inbounds backcourt to Eric Smith. Braves settle into a zone on defense. Here's a three, good, in for Sheets, and it's a 1-point game. Both teams shooting well.
Yeah, right now the teams combined 5 of 10 from distance.
15-14, Braves with the ball in the lead. Tate Lawson also in. Lancaster three, no good. Lawson rebounds, but steps on the line and out of bounds. Riverton basketball and a chance for the Wolverines to take their first lead.
Here's the last sequence. It leaves Sheets alone, slow rotating over, and he makes him pay for it.
And it will be Riverton inbounding on the baseline.
As good a quarter as the Braves have had, Duke. Chance for Riverton to take the lead here.
Half-court trap again for Star Valley at the mid-floor line. Able to break it is Anderson. Drive, kick to Smith. Splits the D in the lane. Kick out for Jackson, no shot. Pass to the right side. White Plume can't get to the rim. Minute 46 to go in the opening period. Still 15-14, Braves up by 1. No fouls called on the Braves. Baseline drive, shut down by Lawson. Good D, and a travel call. Tate Lawson on the baseline defense forces the turnover.
You know, I talked about Livy Kleeman in the girls' game coming in and always bringing an A effort off the bench. How about Tate Lawson? I say this every game. Tate comes in and just grinds it out and makes plays for his team.
Here's Erickson. Passes to Kleeman. Collects the loose ball, finds Lawson in the corner. Tate drives, he lost the ball off the dribble. Ricochets off a few players and pinballs out of bounds. Last touch by Riverton stays with Star Valley.
Careful, that ball might go into the bleachers.
Yeah.
Lincoln Lydiard subs out. Shumway comes back in.
Lancaster will inbound, goes outside to Lawson. Here's Erickson. Wants to drive, gets caught on the post, goes to Lawson. Jumper below the free throw line is no good. Rebound coming back the other way. Here's Smith. Drives, blocking foul on Roman. He thought he might have the charge. Coach Shumway thought he might have the charge as well, but they get the foul on Roman.
Take a good look here, see what we think. Boy, he looked like he was there to me. This is a good time to point out the referees do not get instant replay. Foul will go against Roman Erickson, first personal. And if you're a Star Valley fan, you really can't even complain. First team foul with 1:04 to go in the quarter.
Still 15-14, and Riverton still looking at the opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Trailing by 1 with the ball. Inbound up top to White Plume. It was tipped in the backcourt.
I don't think it was.
They do say it was, though, and there's a three that's made by Smith. Coach Shumway says, hey, that should have been my ball, but instead, it's a three-pointer, and it's a 2-point lead now for the Wolverines.
Well, Coach Shumway's thinking it was his ball twice.
17-15, Erickson in the lane, kick out. Lawson drives the angle. He's in the lane. There's going to be a foul on the floor with 42 seconds to play in the first period.
Well,
it's close.
Pretty close.
Really close.
Foul on this end will go against Gage Trieber, his first. 14 foul, 42 seconds left. Braves with a chance to get the bonus. Three-pointer from Shumway is a bit short.
Rebounded, though, by Star Valley. Mason Kleeman on the board, kicks it to Shumway. He drives and is fouled on the floor, but the 15th foul, and it's going to be a shooting situation in the bonus for Dylan Shumway at the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Foul against Eric Smith. I like this for the Braves. They recognize that there's 4 fouls. You still got 40 seconds. You can be aggressive and get to the line, and that's what happened here. And Dylan will go to the free throw line to shoot where he is at 60%. And I'll be honest, that's way lower than he normally shoots. That's going to go up. Guarantee it over the next 2 months. First one's good.
Makes it a 1-point deficit in favor of Riverton, so a chance on this one from the charity stripe for Shumway to tie things up. He'll toe the Riverside Dental free throw line and hit it, 17 all.
See, Dylan's is too good of a shooter to have his percentage at 60. Just hasn't been there as many times. I think that's going to go up.
And the official blows the whistle. It's going to be
something to do with the clock. He pointed up at the clock. I don't know if it was late starting or what. They're going to have him check it in again.
They don't fix anything. Stays at 32 seconds. Now rolling down to under 30 as Smith dribbles across the half court. 17-17. Both offenses shooting well in this one at Riverton High School. Wolverines will step into the circle. Jackson will hand it off to Smith. Pressure by Lancaster. Smith lost the ball, picked back up and stolen by Cooper. 6-7, lays it up and missed it. Cooper can't believe it, missed the open layup. Now Riverton, a 3 on the other end, is almost in. That would have been a huge shot for Gattvine as they got the rebound after Cooper's miss in the open court. And it's 17-17 after 1 period of play. Braves and the Riverton Wolverines on the SVI Sports Network.
At Fall River Propane, we're not just your propane provider. We're the ones who make sure life keeps moving. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference.
Ever wish you could be the boss of your home Wi-Fi? Well, with Home Zone by Silver Star, now you can. It's like having your own Wi-Fi command center right in your pocket. Whether it's setting up a guest network for visitors, controlling what your kids can access, or checking your connection speed, Home Zone has you covered. With Protect IQ, you'll have a virtual bodyguard for your Wi-Fi, blocking unwanted threats before they reach your devices. Home Zone by Silver Star. Wi-Fi control, coverage, and security all in one.
Here's more from Duke and Dow with live coverage of Star Valley Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second period of play in Riverton, tied at 17 between the Braves and the Wolverines. It is Riverton basketball to open up this second period. Riverton in their home white, Star Valley in the road crimson. Riverton goes right side to Sheets, back up top to Jackson, fakes the 3, drives left post, pivots and comes and kicks it back out to White Plume. Kleeman on him defensively. Forces the pass to Jackson. He stops at the top of the key, feeds to Anderson. Spin down the post, back out to White Plume. 3's away, no good. Rebounded by Cooper Lancaster, Star Valley basketball. Lancaster into the front court, left side, Shumway, 3 away, good. Dylan Shumway, a Star Valley Orthodontics triple to make it 2017. Braves retake the lead on a 5-0 run.
Dylan missed his first couple threes. He typically doesn't miss too many more than that. That one, nothing but net.
7:10 to go, second period. 3 on the other end, answer short, no. Fight for the rebound, and Roman tracks it down to the corner. Able to get it up ahead to Shumway. Works it right side to Lancaster. Transition, 3's away. That's in. Cooper, the Star Valley Orthodontics triple, and it's an 8-0 run for the Braves.
Picking right up where they started the first quarter. It was Lincoln Lydiard in the first quarter. Shumway and Lancaster combining for some triples here to start the second.
23-17 Star Valley. Shumway picks up the ball handler off a screen. Forces the pass over to Sheets. Clay dribbles top key. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds off the official and to the bleachers. White Plume couldn't handle it, and Riverton turns it over.
Linford, Lydiard, and Thompson coming in for the Braves. Gates, Treber coming in for the Wolverines on this dead ball.
Shumway and Erickson remain on the court for Star Valley with the 3 that just subbed in, as aforementioned. 6:35 to go in the second, 23-17, Star Valley on top. No fouls called so far in this second period on either team. Left side is Lydiard. Up top to Linford. Hands off to Thompson. Defense picks him up. Zach works to Erickson. Jabs right, dribbles left, lost the ball, picked it up, and back outside to Thompson. Working around the perimeter again. Lydiard left corner. 6:10 to go in the second. Thompson drives the right post, hesitates, now goes under the rim, gives it to Linford, can't hold the ball. Loose, picked up by Riverton. Turnover, Jackson with the steal. Garrett with the dribble down the right side, finds Gattenbein on the right wing. 23-17, Star Valley still on top as we have 5:50 to go, and a travel on the outside by Treber gives it back to Star Valley.
I like what Zach Thompson did. Here's the replay. Just a lot of hands down there to try and get it to Linford. Credit the Wolverines coming up with the steal.
Both Sheets and Wolverines take a full timeout back in 60 on SVI.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
At Western, students don't just earn degrees. They experience growth, friendships, and opportunities. Western Wyoming Community College. Enter here with passion and leave with purpose.
Your home for live coverage of Star Valley sports is the SVI Sports Network.
Second period, Braves with the ball and a 23-17 lead. It's not start of the second, 5:40 remaining in the second. Beautiful pass down to Lydiard. Shumway the dime on the bounce.
He's done that a few times this year. That was a surgical pass from Dylan Shumway.
5:28 remaining before halftime. And the Braves go on a 10-0 run right now.
That's fun basketball. That's cool stuff.
Double team in the front court, in trouble. Riverton able to collect the pass to Jackson. That was high. Now the ball tipped, loose. Lydiard almost had it and lost it out of bounds. But boy, the Braves half-court defense has been fantastic through the first period and a half.
Well, especially here to start the second. I mean, credit Riverton. They hit some outside shots, but man, the defense is flying around here the first 3 minutes of the second especially.
And remember, it was 17-15 after Riverton hit that three. So a 10-0 run here for the Braves. They lead at 25-17. Drive, tipped away, picked up by Erickson. Bounce out in front to Thompson, has to fend off the defense to get the ball, so he can't get to the rim, but kicked to Lydiard for three, right wing. It was halfway down. I thought he had his fourth, but no, popped up, rebounded by Riverton on the run. They want to transition. Now they go baseline to the rim. Shot, no. Backside rebound, fought for, and we're actually going to have a jump ball call. Arrow favoring Star Valley, and the Braves had the ball back. Oh, Lincoln had this one.
Oh, man. That should be worth at least a point and a half. Yeah, Lincoln's been so hot from outside. He was 3 of 4, almost 4 of 5 with that one, but rims out here in Riverton.
4:45 to go in the second period. Star Valley still with the ball and trying to add to the 25-17 lead. Shumway, Erickson left wing. Jabs right, dribbles left, down baseline, toes the baseline over to Thompson, kicks it to Lydiard on the right side wing, no shot there. Picks up his dribble, looks for help to Roman Erickson. 4:26 to play in the second. Roman lobs to Linford, came down with it and then got tied up, jump ball call, and we'll see Riverton retake possession this time.
Gantenbein ties up Linford down here on the low block. It's a pretty good pass, just good job of Gantenbein to tie him up, because if he doesn't, Will probably turns around and gets a layup.
Comes with 4:20 remaining in this second period. Treber, covered by Lancaster. Again, tough defense in the front court. Treber makes a move, supposed to D to the rim, and there's going to be a foul. He got Linford up in the air this time, and that will be a foul with 4:08 to go in the second.
First personal on Will, first team foul on the Braves, 4:08 to go in the quarter. It's actually the first foul of any kind on either team here in the quarter. And to the line now is Gage Treber for the first time. Free throw is no good.
Registration for the spring season is open with the Star Valley Soccer Club. Scholarships are available as needed. Find details and register at starvalleysoccerclub.org. That's starvalleysoccerclub.org.
Treber 79% coming into the weekend. Doesn't get there a ton, but good shooter. Odds say he's probably going to drain this one.
And he does. That ends the 10-0 run for Star Valley to make it 25-18. Midway through the second period.
Just the first point of the quarter for Riverton.
Shumway, three down the barrel, too strong off the back iron, rebounded by Star Valley, but they're going to call a foul on Will Linford. They're going to say he went over the back to try and tip the ball to Lydiard for the rebound. Here's a look on the Fall River Propane replay. I can't really see Linford there where the foul occurred, but
two quick ones on Will, though. He will have a seat. Roman Erickson going to come back into the lineup. Two team fouls on the Braves here in the quarter, both of them on Will.
So it is Riverton basketball.
This is Smith, near side angle, going for the bounce pass. Nice layup, can't get it to go, but foul here, and Treber going to go back to the line.
We'll stop the clock at 3:41 to go in the second period.
Zach Thompson going to be whistled for this one. So 3 team fouls on the Braves, 3:41 to go in the quarter. First on Zach, no team fouls on Riverton as of yet. Treber free throw is no good.
He'll have another again. Registration is open for the Star Valley Soccer Club. Visit starvalleysoccerclub.org for all the details and get registered for the spring season.
Treber with 4 points in the game, looking for number 5, and he's got it. 25-19, Star Valley with the lead in the basketball.
3 team fouls now on Star Valley, none on Riverton. Both teams, Riverton has 4 timeouts remaining. Star Valley with 5. Here's a 3 for Lydiard, no good again. Ball tipped, loose, picked up by Thompson, fought for it, right key, kick out, Shumway, 3, yes! Dylan, the Star Valley Orthodontics triple on the second opportunity to push the lead up to 9.
That's the 3rd assist for Zach Thompson, and he dug that thing out of there on the offensive glass. Great play for Zach.
Ball on the left, spin, shot off the spin move, no good. Missed by Riverton. Fight for the rebound, pulled in by White Plume. He had the shot, now kicks it out, sheets for 3, no good. Rebound underneath to put back in. A board and a bucket for Gage Treber. Makes it a 7-point game, 28-21. And 2:50 to go in the second.
And Treber's the one keeping them in this game right now.
Here's a 3 on the other end, missed by Roman Erickson. Quick one and done for the Braves there. 2:40 to play before halftime. Crossover move by Smith in the lane. They're going to wave off the shot or the kick out. There's going to be a foul on the floor. That will stop the clock at 2:37. And Star Valley has their 4th team foul, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be number 4. I didn't see the rest fingers. It's on Zach Thompson. Okay, so that's Zach's second. I Coach Shumway saying that wasn't much of a call there, and right now team fouls 4-0. He's probably letting them hear about that too.
So it is going to be Riverton basketball inbounding on their baseline. 2:37 to play in the second. Inbound play stolen by Shumway. Outlets to Lancaster as he's falling backwards, and Cooper lays it in this time. Beautiful play by Dylan on the steal. He's falling down backwards, flips it over his head, and hits Cooper in stride for 2 points.
What a play from Dylan. 3 assists for him, too. In fact, as a team, I've got the Braves with 9 assists here in the first half.
Ball tipped into Shumway's hand. Dylan another steal. This time he dribbles across the half court with a pass to Lancaster in the lane. Flicks it up and drains it. 32-21, largest lead of the game, 11 for the Braves.
Cooper up to 9 points. He scored the last couple buckets.
And again, that one made defense turn to offense. Under 2 to go before half in the lane, and there's going to be another foul on the floor, but puts Riverton in the bonus, 5th on Star Valley.
Here's that last sequence. This time it's just Cooper taking it across the paint, Euro step up in the air. He's just got a lot of tools, a lot of tricks. Here on the other end, foul against Lincoln Lydiard on the reach across the hands. 15 foul, first personal And this sends Riverton to the line. Free throw is good for Trenton Weber.
32-22 on the scoreboard. And Weber will have one more from the charity stripe here. Dribble, shot, bouncing up, no good, and almost a rebound for Star Valley, but lost by Erickson out of bounds.
They're gonna say this is off of Riverton.
Oh, they do. Yep.
I'm shocked at that. I thought that was off Roman. I must not have had a very good angle, which I don't. I'm clear up in space.
Yeah, minute 48 to go in the second period. Roman Erickson, a good dribble across the half court, finds Lydiard up top to Shumway. Hands off back to Roman on the right side. Screen set by Lawson. Pick and roll down to Lawson. Missed the shot and fouled on the rebound, which is kind of unfortunate because I think Tate had a good shot to go right back up with it.
I think you're right. Of course, credit Riverton to get the foul. And they're going to say it's on the floor. First team foul, personal on Clay Sheets.
So Roman Erickson will inbound. Star Valley leads by 10 with a minute 35 to go. Go to Cooper, spin around mid-range. Bouncing no good, rebounded by Roman. No dribble back up, no, but a foul. And Roman Erickson to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have 2 attempts.
This one will go against Sheets again, his second team foul. 1:29 to go in the quarter. Roman to the line. Hasn't been to the line a lot this year. Of course, missed a good chunk of the season. He's 3 of 6 coming into the week from the free throw line. That is short of everything.
And of course, the student section will take credit for it.
Well, they were definitely paying attention, and so yeah, they're going to remind him, hey, you missed that. He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's the youngest. He's heard it all. You're not going to hurt his feelings.
And second one too strong, but rebounded by Lydiard and misses the putback. Rebounded this time by Treber. Riverton basketball, trailing by 10, thrown away, stolen by Lydiard, or by Lincoln, and he goes down to Lancaster, missed the layup, it was contested, and almost rebounded by Roman Erickson. The trailer lost it out of bounds. It's going to be Riverton basketball.
I love the effort, Duke, but the last 2 trips up the court, the Braves should have some points for it, and instead they don't have any.
That one may have been deflected, actually. As you look at it on the replay, you can see it was a great defensive play, kind of knocked loose out of Cooper's hand as it was coming out.
Just based on the momentum of the way the plays were going and the free throws, just Braves could have gotten some points out of those 2 possessions, and instead Riverton right there.
Ball on the court, bodies dive for it. That should be a jump ball, and it is. Could have almost been a travel call against Riverton, but instead it's going to be a jump and Star Valley possession.
Definitely went sliding, but don't know if he had the ball quite yet.
Yeah, I don't know that he had possession.
Jump arrow will favor the Braves. Under a minute to go here in the second.
Ask the Buffalo Bills what possession is when you're coming down with the ball.
I will not ask.
50 seconds remains before halftime. Here's Lancaster, drives, blocked in the lane, but got the ball back. He'll step back to the 3, feed it to Roman, and it's knocked out of bounds. Stays with Star Valley at 41.9 to go in the second.
Cooper does a lot of things really well, and one of the things he does really well is he hangs in the air and can contort his body and get an extra shot, and Riverton all over at that time.
Inbound up and around the arc. 38 seconds before halftime. Pass to Lincoln, double team. Goes to Roman on the opposite key. Spins, hook, up, off the glass, no. Rebounded by Riverton Wolverines on the run. Here's Jackson. Hesitates, can't get to the rim. Stays on the outside, feeds behind him. Fake the 3. Drive, pull up, jumper, no. Fight for the rebound. Lancaster has it, and a travel call. Lancaster and Lawson were both kind of fighting for the ball. And they'll say Lancaster travels, and it stays with Riverton.
Braves up 10, but this could easily be 12 or 14. And instead, Riverton with the ball here to cut this to single digits, perhaps.
17 seconds. Inbound play. Good with a foul. And it's down to 8 with an and 1 at the line. 16 seconds before halftime.
Lydiard whistled for his second. Basket is good for Garrett Jackson, his first field goal made of the night, and he'll get a free throw to go along with it. No good.
Cooper Lancaster on the rebound. Lancaster runs, has a lane to the rim, missed another layup. Thought he had contact though. Ball's thrown away. Star Valley has it back at 6 seconds. Roman, 4, feeds down to Cooper in the lane at the buzzer. No, but a foul. And Cooper can't believe it. All those misses at the rim.
He's looking at the ball going, is this a regulation ball?
That time he does get the contact, though, and he goes to the line, and he'll have 2 shots.
One of the best things you can do, though, when your shot isn't necessarily going down how you want, is get to the line, knock down a couple. First one's good. Cooper now with 10 points. Game high, team high right now is Lincoln Lydiard. Lincoln has 13.
Short on the second attempt. 9-point game, rebounded by Riverton. They go full court shot that ricochets off the right side of the backboard. Star Valley with the lead at the half. It got a little tense there for a minute with some missed shots, but the Braves do go to the locker rooms up by 9. 33-24. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
Drive your career forward by joining the LCSD2 Transportation Department. We're now hiring for part-time bus aides starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time route drivers earn $22 per hour, working only during the school year. Substitute driver and substitute aide positions are also available. Explore these rewarding opportunities and become a vital part of our education system. For more information, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings. That's lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Kodiak Mountain Resort is expanding with an indoor heated swimming pool, hot tub, and a new large play set for the kids. These new additions will be for guests only, coming in 2026. Visit KodiakMountainResort.com for reservations. Star Valley Sports on SVI are presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisors Kyle Terry, creating tailored solutions to address your financial needs. And by Rusty's Tree Service, the tree removal experts. Call 248-2442.
Halftime coverage is presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, supporting local families and communities. Visit Simplot.com.
Join the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine team. You can find positions available at the mine or at Simplot locations around the nation. Simply visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. Braves lead at the break, 33-24 in Riverton. Star Valley goes into the locker room with the lead now, thinking, man, we kind of left some points off the board, but you still have 33 at the half. That's fantastic. And you hold Riverton to just 7 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, based on the first quarter, the Wolverines had 17, and you're thinking to yourself, well, that's probably more than you want to give up, and you're thinking, okay, it's going to be that kind of night. But yeah, the second quarter, the Braves defense really made strides. So at the end of the quarter, you just are what you are, and right now it's a 9-point lead.
Take a look at that score deep in the numbers. Here are your halftime stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Gage Treber leading the Wolverines with 7 points tonight, 5 for Eric Smith, 4 for Bo Anderson, 2 for Garrett Jackson. Clay Sheets had 5 as well, 4 for Bo and 2 for Garrett. 1 point for Trenton Weber. Rebounding-wise, the Wolverines at 1 point were out-rebounding the Braves by 6. Star Valley closing that gap a little bit down to just 3. Steals, you look at that, Braves with the steal advantage there. And then on the assists, I admit I don't catch every assist, but the Braves, I have Braves with 9. That means they probably had more than that. That's a great passing half for Star Valley. Both teams shooting relatively well from 3. The Wolverines 3 of 10 in the first half, 3 of 7 from the free throw line, so they left some points off the board as well. 13 points in the first half for Lincoln Lydiard, 10 for Cooper Lancaster, 8 for Dylan Shumway, and then 2 points for Zach Thompson, the big three, getting it done tonight. 6 of 14 from three. That's 43%. 3 of 8 is all from the free throw line, though. So both teams talking about that, I'm sure, in the break, and that is your halftime battle stats.
Presented by Battleston Brothers Carpet One, floor at home, where you'll find quality, price, and service a block south of the Arch in Afton. Becca did some work in your office earlier this week and did a fantastic job. Great quality, price, and service from Battleston Brothers Carpet One, floor and home, a block south of the Arch in Afton. Let's see if we can give away some swirl from Star of 89 in downtown Afton in your halftime trivia question.
And our question tonight, who came into this weekend leading the Braves in three-point percentage at 45%? Use the text-in number 307-203-4637, and the first correct answer will win that gift certificate. You can spend it on soup, you can spend it on Froyo, or you can give it to me or Duke.
Absolutely. You're welcome to do that. 203-4637. First correct answer wins it from Swirl. Make sure you follow them on their social media pages for both Giftery and Swirl on Instagram and Facebook. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show at Star Valley 33, Riverton 24 on the SBI Sports Network.
Discover the thrill of adventure with Salt River Motors, your go-to destination for Polaris side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and sleds. Gear up with premium off-road gear and accessories. And when you are on the road, Salt River Motors keeps you moving with a full automotive service department for tires, shocks, brakes, and comprehensive repair and general maintenance. Visit Salt River Motors on Highway 89 south of Etna or online at saltrivermotors.com.
Admirable job.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Battleston Brothers has new inventory on the way, so they need to clear out current stock to make room. Everything must go. In-stock LVP has been discounted to $1.99 to $2.99 per square foot. In-stock carpet is marked down to between $1.39 to $2.49 per square foot. Carpet and LVP remnants are also on sale for just 99 cents per square foot, located a block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleston Brothers Flooring.
Whether you're courtside or mat side this season, it's also tax season. This is your Miles CPA tax tip. Filing an extension on your taxes only gives you more time to file your tax return. It doesn't give you more time to pay. If you owe taxes and wait to pay until you file or until the extension deadline, the IRS can and will charge you interest and possibly penalties, starting from the original tax date of April 15th. So even with an extension, it's smart to estimate and pay what you owe on April 15th to avoid extra costs.
This is the Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com.
At the half in Riverton High School, it's the Braves 33, Wolverines 24. Let's see how Star Valley have done with those Star Valley Health keys to the game.
Well, keys to the game, one of them was be the aggressor. I think the Braves have done a great job with that. In fact, I think the laws of physics let them down a couple of times there late in the second quarter. They'd have had a few more points. I was looking at this next key as less than 25 allowed per half. Well, Riverton jumped out with 17 first quarter points. Thought maybe that key was going to go by the wayside for the first half, but here we are. Started out holding them to 7 in the second, so far so good there. And then 10 plus assists. I had the Braves with 9 assists in that first half, so far so good, and the scoreboard reflects that with a 9-point lead.
Keys to the game presented by Star Valley Health, offering the keys to your great health, compassionate care, every person, every time. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. Let's see what Coach Shumway thought of the first half. Millie Kazare has the Miles CPA courtside report. Millie, take it away.
When I asked Coach Shumway what his thoughts were on the first half, the first thing he said was, it's very physical. He said the boys need to focus on staying composed and focusing on what they can control. Coach felt that Riverton came out strong early, but that Star Valley responded and took control in the second quarter. He added that the team will need to bring that same focus again in the second half. We'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA Courtside Report. It is tax season. Get your best tax results possible with the help of Miles CPA. Locations in Afton and in Alpine. Call 885-0055. Now let's see if we have a winner of that halftime trivia question.
And our question tonight, who came into this weekend leading the Braves in three-point percentage at 45%? And the answer is Lincoln Lydiard. And Lincoln shooting 50% tonight, 3 of 6, almost 4 of 6. And that is our answer tonight for our Star of 89 trivia.
And we do have a winner. The first correct answer. Phone number ends in 2680. 2680. Congratulations, you got the correct answer first. And you won that gift certificate courtesy of Star of 89 in downtown Afton. You can pick up your certificate from SBI Media next week. Good for swirl, good for the frozen yogurt, or the soup of the week. And you can find out what they serve every single week by following them on their social media pages, Instagram and Facebook, for the Giftery and Star of and Swirl, all part of Star of 89. That's going to wrap up our Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine halftime show. Again, join the Simplot team. You can find local positions available at the mine, or you can find positions and jobs available at Simplot across the nation. Simply visit simplot.com.
This second half, obviously, I said it was the big three that came out and actually scored. If you want to call it the big three, it's the top 3 leading scorers for the Braves. They scored all but 2 points for Star Valley in that first half. We'll see if that changes or if those 3 guys, Lydiard, Lancaster, and Shumway, lead the way here in the second.
I believe it's going to be Riverton basketball to open up the second half. Star Valley will be on defense. Again, Braves in crimson, Wolverines in white here at Riverton High School. Appreciate you joining us. Duke Dance, Dal Erickson live coverage on the SBI Sports Network. Braves trying to get off to a 2-0 start inside the 4A Southwest. Riverton wanting to do the same. They're coming off a win Thursday against Jackson. Star Valley a win Thursday against Evanston. So winner of this will be in the driver's seat in the Southwest. And Lancaster quickly ties up Clay Sheets and forces basically a turnover and the ball back to Star Valley.
Quick hands. We've seen Cooper already with a couple of deflections and a steal here at midcourt. This time just about gets another, but in essence, as you said, a turnover.
Lancaster, now Thompson has a screen, takes a 3, and it's good. Zach Thompson in for 3 as Star Valley Orthodontics triple.
Braves 7 of 15 from the 3-point line so far in this game.
Largest lead of the game at 12, and that's gone. Clay Sheets on the other end, just like that, back down to 9.
Wolverines 4 of 11 from distance.
7:20 to go, both teams with early 3-pointers. Here's Lincoln, left corner, 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped but collected by Riverton. 3-on-2 for the Wolverines. Kick to Smith, drives the baseline to the rim, good. And it's down to a 7-point game. A 5-0 run here quickly for Riverton.
Well, Dillon came over to take that charge, and then Smith was able to step around him and get the layup.
Thompson on the right, Cooper up on top. Lancaster drives the post. Kick out, Lydiard another 3, left side, good! A Star Valley Orthodontics triple for Lincoln Lydiard. Back to a 10-point game.
Lincoln now 4 of 8 from distance, so still shooting 50%.
Braves back in the half-court trap. Riverton breaks it. They pass to the right post, shots up and in. That time Riverton breaks the press and makes the Braves pay. 8-point game, 39-31. Star Valley on top with the ball. Both offenses in a roll here early. Thompson spins, corner, kick up top to Lancaster. Takes a 3, missed it, but rebounded by Lydiard, but into the hands of White Plume as he saved it out of bounds. Now on the run is Sheets. Drive, kick, corner 3. Jackson bouncing but no good. Ball loose, tip, rebounded by Riverton. They go back up with it and put it in.
Bo Anderson, he's really shot well. He's done a good job of getting underneath and getting the offensive board. He's got 8 points in this game.
6-point game again. Lancaster scoop shot, missed it again at the rim, but it's rebounded by Linford. He's fouled, and Will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2. The Braves are scoring, but you look at that one right there, and Cooper's thinking, man, I could have 10 more points right now.
Oh, absolutely. He's actually 3 of 10 from 2-point range, and that includes, probably at least 3 or 4 right just like that haven't gone his way. Will to the line, 0 for 2 tonight, make it 0 for 3. Braves not shooting well from the free throw line tonight.
Linford will have one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Right now it's Star Valley 39, Riverton 33. Linford will shoot and score. Braves hit 40 with 5:50 to go in the third period. They lead by 7. Wolverines now with the basketball. Smith on the right. Finds Jackson, jabs right. Dribbles that way against Lancaster. Double team, split the team. And the double and scoops it up under the rim for 2.
Pretty crafty move there from Garrett Jackson. He's got 4 points.
Now we're down to 5. Star Valley takes another 3. Thompson, good, a swish. Zach, a Star Valley Orthodontics triple. And a timeout taken by Matt Shumway. Back to an 8-point game. Braves 43, Wolverines 35, back in 30 on SVI.
Welcome to Aspen Physical Therapy. Let our team help you out with your healthcare needs. We work with a wide variety of patients, from car accidents to strains and sprains to injured athletes to post-surgical care. We have a number of modalities and different procedures we use to help people, including dry needling and our radial pulse wave machine. We have offices in Thane and Afton and are open Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 to 5. Tuesdays and Thursdays we are out seeing our home health patients. Aspen Physical Therapy, getting you back to work, to play, to life.
Third quarter coverage on the SVI Sports Network is presented by REIC Rentals, formerly known as Black Mountain Rental. Visit REICSpecialty.com.
In the REIC third period of play, Braves hitting their threes. They lead by 8, 43-35. Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, Coach Shumway has 4 remaining.
We were just kind of talking about that timeout was probably more about the defensive end than the offensive end for Star Valley right now.
Eric Smith has it on the right side for Riverton. Feeds to Trieber down low, and there's the steal for Star Valley. Lydiard comes up with a loose basketball that was tipped to him. Feeds it right to Thompson. Transition 3. Got it again! Zach's on fire now. And that's a Star Valley Orthodontics 3-point shot.
He's 3 for 3, all of them in this quarter.
Garrett Jackson on the other end, the lead back to 11. So we have been back and forth like crazy as the ball's knocked out of bounds down there. It was 12 by Star Valley, quickly cut to 5, now back up to 11. 4:09 to go in the third, and it's the Braves up 46-35. Here's an inbound play, left short, may have been deflected, rebounded by Lydiard, out in front to Thompson. Defense is there, Thompson hesitates, can't get to the rim, spins, makes a move, but kicks out Shumway. Another 3, another one's in! And the Braves can't miss right now. Dylan Shumway, another Star Valley Orthodontics triple. It's the largest lead of the game. Riverton throws it away on the other end, out of bounds, Star Valley basketball.
Well, I'm not a shooter. You probably already knew that, but you hear sometimes about how it's contagious. And Zach Thompson, who's hit his last 3, just by Zach merely touching that ball and handing it to Dylan, drops in for another 3-pointer. The Braves are 11 of 21 from distance tonight, shooting 52.4%.
49-35. Braves open up their largest lead of the game. It was a 5-point difference. Now it's suddenly 14. Here's another 3 for Zach. And it's in again! Gosh. Zach is 4 for 4. And another Star Valley Orthodontics triple.
And all 4 of those have come in this quarter. He's hitting almost 1 per minute.
Braves have blown the doors off the gym in Riverton over the last couple of minutes. A 12-0 run. Shot missed by Riverton. Rebounded by Lincoln Lydiard. Braves basketball to Shumway. Heat check deep. No. Rebounded by Cooper, though. He has it on the right side corner. Wants to drive. Ball on his hip. Kick back out. Shumway sidesteps. Drives in to the rim. Off the... No. Left it short. But a rebound and a putback for Will Linford with the board and the bucket. And the Braves lead by 19 points.
At some point, we gotta let Zach shoot another one to see to see how hot he still is.
A 14-0 run. Riverton, 3, no. Rebounded by Lincoln Lydiard. Out in front to Lancaster. Has the lane, sidestep, no, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the Riverside Dental free throw line and have 2 attempts.
Foul is going to go against Gage Trieber. Second personal, second team foul here in the third quarter. Cooper to the line where he's 1 of 2 tonight. That one's good.
He'll have one more as Lawson and Erickson sub in for the Braves. Lydiard and Linford sub out.
Cooper with 11 points, four Braves in double figures. Of course, Zach Thompson has just exploded here in the third quarter. Second one from Cooper, also good. Lancaster 12, Lydiard 16, Shumway 11, Thompson 14.
2.5 to go into the REIC Rentals third period, and Riverton turns it over again as Treber not able to handle the pass, lost it, and out of bounds.
That's the second time in the last at least 3 possessions the Wolverines have just turned it over just like that. They just got trying to weather the storm.
Ever since Coach Shumway called that timeout, Star Valley has been unstoppable on offense, and Riverton hasn't been able to get anything going on their end. Thompson, another 3. Off the mark that time, his first miss, but rebounded by Erickson. Tried to dump it down to Zach, but it goes off his noggin out of bounds. He thought it may have been off of Riverton, but it goes to the Wolverines.
Well, still hit 4 for 4. Now he's 4 for 5. Here's that dump off over to Zach.
Here's a steal on the other end. Roman Erickson has it on the run. Drives, kick out, extra pass, Lancaster for 3. It's good! A Star Valley Orthodontics triple, and the Braves have 59 at the end of the third, and a timeout taken by Coach Sheets. He's hot at the officials, and his team is suddenly down by 24 points after pulling to within 5. Full timeout back in 60 on SVI.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta-potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Live third quarter coverage is provided by REIC Rentals. Same employees, same great service, with more resources to serve your needs.
Coming out of the Riverton timeout, Coach Sheets will have 3 timeouts remaining, but it's a 19-0 Star Valley run right now, and Riverton throws it away on offense.
Boy, that's the last thing you want.
Out of a timeout, Treber just threw it to the corner. Nobody was there.
Well, not only that, that's like at least the third basically unforced turnover during this 19-0 run by the Wolverines. Right now, they're just looking for answers.
Star Valley's gotten hot on the outside as Lancaster tries, pull up mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Riverton. It stays a 19-0 run. Riverton goes to Gattenbein. His shot is up, no good. They wave it off. A travel call on Gattenbein.
Oh, wow.
And that gives it back to Star Valley. Home crowd not in favor of the call. Here's a look at the Fall River Propane replay. Oh, it's because he drug his right foot.
I was just going to say he drug it.
Had he not drug it, it would not have been a travel. That's a pretty quick call there by the official to see that.
Pretty deft.
See that in real time.
Yes, that was a bona fide compliment from us.
Don't get used to it.
We're pretty nice.
19-0 Star Valley run with the ball and up by 24 points. A lot from Zach Thompson, who's had 4 3-pointers in the period. Now they go Lawson. He drives to the rim. Too strong, but they shoot and score off the miss. And Roman Erickson aboard in a bucket. It's a 21-0 run for the Braves. Holy moly. Under a minute to go in the REIC Rentals third period.
Like you pointed out, it's a 5-point game.
3 missed, rebounded by Lancaster. And the Braves have a chance to continue to pour it on. 61 points nearing the end of the third. Already beating their game average in scoring as Roman to the rim, blocked at the rim by Anderson. Roman hits the deck. Now numbers for the Wolverines. On the other end, ball movement, extra pass corner, 5-on-5, and another turnover by Riverton, stepping on the out-of-bounds line in the corner.
Here's this last sequence. I don't mean to just keep pounding this dude, but these are, I mean, I'm not saying the Braves aren't playing defense, but the Wolverines are just throwing this away. They're stepping on the line. They're just doing things that if you're the coaching staff, you just got to be looking like, I don't know what to do.
21-0 run here for Star Valley. They're about to go up. I mean, they're pushing a 30-point lead all of a sudden. This was a 5-point game early on in this third period. Thompson, nice pass to Roman, hesitates, missed the shot. They could have 70 points right now. They've missed a whole bunch of those, but Roman is fouled, and he goes to the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2. I mean, here we are nitpicking the offense when you have 60 at the end of the third, but there's been a few of those missed underneath.
They absolutely could be at 70. I don't think that's exaggerated at all. Free throw from Roman is no good. How about you throw in the fact that the Braves only shooting 50% from the free throw line too? Well, under 50 now. Roman 0 for 3 right now.
Erickson will have one more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. And that one a rainbow that didn't hit. Ricochet rebound to Riverton with 7 seconds. Then they throw it away at half court. Here's Zach Thompson, 4-3, drives, kick out. Lawson at the buzzer, left corner, no good. Missed it, but the Braves go on a tear in the third. After Riverton pulls within 5, Star Valley goes on a 21-0 run to end the REIC third period. Fourth period next. Braves up big on SVI.
Discover the convenience and reliability of Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic for all your waste management needs. We offer comprehensive services, including residential and commercial trash removal, septic pump outs, and a variety of porta potty options with optional cleaning schedules. Trust us for efficient and professional solutions. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com to schedule your service. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Fourth quarter coverage of the SVI Sports Network is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Local agents Andy Neild and Austin Callison.
What a third period for the Braves. 28 points for Star Valley in the third. They held Riverton to single digits again, and Star Valley opens up the fourth with a 61-35 lead, still on a 21-0 run.
Yeah, that run continues.
Riverton does have the ball first to open up, and there's been a lot of Riverton mistakes on offense. Coach Sheets hoping they can clean things up here against the Braves on their home court.
Well, the way that third quarter went, they're probably hoping just to move the ball around and get a quality shot. That was a struggle.
They're trying to move around the perimeter right now. Here's a 3 from Jackson, no good. Rebounded by Roman Erickson. Star Valley back in possession with the ball up big, 61-35. Braves scored 71 Thursday, and there's going to be an offensive foul. I'm going to call a moving screen, or maybe Clayman didn't quite get his foot out of the way there.
They're getting Mason. That's a tilted, maybe just a hair. Yeah, he did, but boy, you've seen a lot worse. But nonetheless, first personal on Mason, first team foul.
7:15 to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. With the handle is Sheets. Clay gives it up. Open look 3 on the corner. Bouncing, and falls, but they wave it off. It hit the top of the backboard. That's why it's out of bounds. Bounced on the rim, hit the top of the backboard. Riverton booing, but
oh yeah, there it is.
I mean, it hit. That's the rule.
You know what, Duke? These guys have caught a lot of these bang plays. They've been right on top of it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I get why you don't like the call, but that's the rule. If it hits the top of the backboard, it's out of bounds. So they take the points off the board. Lawson, 3, good. Oh, what a heartache that is for Riverton fans. You lose the 3 on that end, and then a Star Valley Orthodontics triple on the other by Tate Lawson, and it's a 29-point lead.
14th made three-pointer tonight for the Braves out of 27 attempts.
Wow, what a shooting night for Star Valley in Fremont County. Here's the three by Smith. No good. Rebounded by Roman Erickson. Star Valley basketball on the run. Trying to break the 30-point lead. Here's Shumway. Corner. Missed it. Rebounded by Roman. Erickson has it poked away with a foul. Stops the clock at 6:17 to go in the fourth, and the Braves are on a 24-0 run now.
And give Roman some credit. The shot hasn't been falling tonight for Roman, whether it's the jumper or the free throws even. But he's got 7 rebounds. That's a game high. He's doing the work on that part.
Dylan Shumway collects the inbound. Star Valley on this 24-0 run. Just been incredible, dating back to the third period, early third period. They now lead by 29. Working the outside. Shumway has it. Under 6 minutes to go in the game.
And at this point with no shot clock, you just want to be efficient here. You don't have to be in any type of hurry.
Absolutely. Shumway. And falling down a travel. They'll get Mason Kleeman. Tried to give up the ball, but working against that double team, lost his footing and turns it over.
Yeah, he was already kind of shuffling backwards, and they got him for traveling.
Lancaster in, Shumway out. Lancaster, Erickson, Kleeman, Lawson, and Lydiard on the court right now for the Braves. 5:45 to go in the fourth. One team foul apiece. 4 timeouts remain for Star Valley, 3 for Riverton. Braves lead it 64-35. Open three, right corner, good. Riverton gets one there to end a 24-0 run. Clay Sheets hits the right corner triple.
It's his third made 3 of the night. He's got 11.
64-38. Lawson has his pass tipped out of bounds, stays with Star Valley down low. Braves likely on the way to score 70-plus back-to-back games. They have 64 on the board right now with 5:20 remaining in the fourth. Inbounded off the back of the defense by Roman Erickson. Then he collects it, spins, and turns and scores.
A little bit of a delay to finish the play, but Roman gets it done. 4 points now.
Here's the three on the other end. Missed, but rebounded and then lost it, saved it. Out of bounds into the hands of Lydiard. Out in front to Lancaster, 2-on-2, sidesteps to Dean. He's fouled, shot no good. To the Riverside Dental free throw line goes Cooper Lancaster with a 66-38 lead.
Foul will go against Eric Smith, his second team foul on Riverton. Cooper to the line, where he's 3 of 4 tonight. He'll shoot a pair. 15 tonight for Cooper, 6 rebounds, that one's short. Also 3 assists. The rebounding numbers for the Braves really strong tonight. They got a 4 rebound advantage. Remember, they had a 3 rebound deficit in the first half.
Lancaster hits that second attempt to make it 67-38. Back to a 39-point Star Valley lead as Sheets throws it up to Smith high. He collects it on the sideline. 4:50 to go in the fourth period. Sheets. Here's Gattenbein, elbow jumper, no good. Long rebound by Smith. In the lane, they wave everything off. A foul on the floor against Star Valley to stop the clock at 4:43 to go in the fourth.
Tate Lawson going to be whistled for that one. First personal on Tate, second team foul. And Riverton inbounding the ball here.
They go in the lane, ball lost, picked up by Roman. One-on-one on the other end. Lancaster sidesteps, doesn't miss that layup. And it's a 31-point Star Valley lead and a timeout taken by Coach Shumway. 4:34 to go in the game. Star Valley up big, 69-38, back in 30 seconds on the SBI Sports Network.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
Live fourth quarter coverage is provided by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com.
Coming out of the timeout, Coach Shumway calls to get some younger players in as he just hit the 31-point mark. They lead by that margin, 69-38, 4.5 to go.
Well, just the way the flow of the game was going, he wanted that timeout to get. He's been wanting to bring those guys in. It just kept scoring. The ball kept going. So call the timeout to get him in.
So it is Riverton basketball. 2 team fouls each right now. 4:20 to go in the game. Ball tipped and saved by Riverton. What a save over to Smith, who's fouled, or Clay Sheets rather, who's fouled. That was a beauty of a save by Riverton, and that puts him on the line.
Tate Lawson going to be whistled for that one, his second, third team foul.
It was Treber who saved it.
Yeah, and he'll be at the line to shoot a pair. That one's no good.
Now Weber will shoot the shots.
Oh, sorry, I got it mixed up.
And the free throw no good. Registration is open for the spring season of the Star Valley Soccer Club. Find details and register online at starvalleysoccerclub.org. Second free throw no good, but it is rebounded by Riverton, and then a quick foul given to Mason Kleeman of Star Valley. Stops the clock at 4:15 to go.
Second personal on Mason.
Running clock, if you're wondering, in Wyoming is 40, right? Even in basketball. There's a three that's made by Riverton.
Yeah, the Braves actually had it at halftime against Evanston, so the entire second half was a running clock on Thursday.
Here we go, midway through the fourth period. Some younger players in for Star Valley right now with this big lead. 69-41 right now. Roman Erickson on the baseline, and he'll be fouled. Third team foul given to Riverton, stopping the clock at 3:52.
That will go against Gage Treber. Third personal, third team foul.
Roman Erickson will inbound. On the baseline, looking, goes up top to Zach Delgado. Zach back to Erickson. Feed down low to Kleeman, and Kleeman is going to blow his guy over. That's an offensive foul.
Man.
Trenton Weber was camping there, and
this is a play
blew through him.
This is a play where the coaching staff for the football team's like, "Are you sure you don't want to come play on the line?" Wow, Mason is just he's a big dude.
3:40 to go in the Hayden Outdoors fourth period. Riverton on the outside, and a blocking foul given to Tate Lawson. That's the fifth team foul on Star Valley, so we'll see bonus shots here from the free throw line. Eric Smith to take these 2 to go, or 2 on the stripe.
Well, the fouls add up quick when you commit them on defense and on offense. And third personal on Tate to the line for Eric Smith. First trip to the free throw line tonight. Neither team has shot over 50% from the free throw line. That trend continues. Free throws no good.
One more to go here for Eric Smith at the stripe.
In fact, if the Wolverines miss this one, they will be under 30%. Got it. 36% from the line tonight for Riverton.
69-42, Braves on top with the ball. Roman Erickson passes to Zach Delgado, up to Tate Lawson. Looks back to Erickson, passes stolen. On the run as Treber lays it up, in with the foul. They're gonna get Lawson with contact. 3:20 to go in the game, and it's 69-44, and the and one at the line.
It's gonna be foul number 4 on Tate Lawson. You say kind of clipped him in the head there. You get anywhere around the head, and the officials they've been very emphatic about that over the last several years.
Free throw is good, and Coach Sheets is going to go to his bench, send in his younger players with this game out of reach right now. 3:20 to go, and Star Valley up by 24.
Just throw this out there. JV games, Lady Braves won by 30+. The JV boys won by 20+.
So a handful of lopsided victories for the games, or for the Braves here in these games in Riverton today. Lady Braves varsity, closer game, but they win early also. Lost it on the elbow, kicks it back out to Delgado. Erickson up top, 3 minutes to go. New one, Schwander to Kleeman. Wants to go baseline, and he's fouled. Fourth team foul, stops the clock at 2:58 to go in the game.
I believe it's White Plume going to be whistled for this one. First personal. Oh, excuse me, it's on Callian Gould. Lawson going down low there to Roman, puts it up and in.
With the foul, Roman to the Riverside Dental free throw line. He'll have the and one. makes it 71s. The Braves again, for the second game in a row, hit that 70-point mark offensively. As Roman makes it 72 on the free throw.
Roman airballed his first free throw, and I think it kind of affected his motion for the next several. He was 0 for 4. He hits that one to get the and one.
Braves lead at 72-45. Both teams in the bonus now with 2:43 remaining in the game. Star Valley in good position to go 2-0 in the Southwest. They'll have Jackson next week to try and go 3-0 through the first half of quad play. Kick out left side for Riverton. Again, their JV kids are in as well here late. And the ball tipped by Lawson into the hands of Delgado. That's a steal for the Braves. Roman Erickson across the half court. Tries to break down the D, drives in, kick out. Delgado for three, high off the rim, no good. And saved by Erickson. Threw it down off the feet of a Riverton player and out of bounds. Wow. Riverton was trying to box him out to try and keep it from going out of bounds. He swats it off. Here's the replay.
Yeah, and his foot was on the line. How did that? I don't know how he did that.
Well, Roman subs out after making that play.
That is a heck of a play.
Crew Lancaster will sub in. And Roman will come out with 2 minutes remaining. 72-45 to go.
Landon
Peterson on the score.
Landon Peterson in as well, number 5.
Peterson gives it up to Neuenschwander. Lancaster will travel on the outside. 150 remains in the game. And Star Valley overall will get back to 500 here. Go 6-6 on the season after this game. But more importantly, conference quad play at 2-0.
And this will be their 3rd straight win, so stacking them up now a little bit.
Ball movement for Riverton. That leads to an open look on the left elbow for 2. Minute 30 remaining, and it's Star Valley 72, Wolverines 47. Season high in scoring, of course, for Star Valley. It's 71 Thursday, 72 currently now with a minute 20 remaining. Delgado now down low to Lancaster, no but a foul. Clock will stop at a minute 16 to go, and Crew Lancaster, sophomore, younger brother to Cooper. He'll be at the Riverside Dental free throw line for 2 shots.
Paxton Stevens whistle for that foul. Lancaster's free throw is good. This is Crew Lancaster.
One more from the Riverside Dental free throw line. 73-47 now. Shot is away. That one's too strong, but it gets the friendly roll, but they wave it off, a lane violation. So the shot was good. They wave it off. Star Valley in the lane. 74-47 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard with a minute 15 to go. Silver Star postgame show on the way. Stay with us. We'll have Coach Shumway's thoughts, player of the game, postgame stats as well. 1:08 to go in the Hayden Outdoors 4th period. Ball stolen by the Braves.
Peterson with that steal.
Peterson again, he got it back into Delgado as he had the ball in his hands falling out of bounds. Here's Delgado left corner. Under a minute to go, 48 seconds. Delgado drives, can't get to the rim, back out to Peterson. Back down to yep, it is Kleeman. He'll spin, travel. Shot was good, they don't count it. Travel on Mason.
Went to that well one too many times and got him for traveling.
36 seconds remains. Braves will get the win. 73-47 is the score. 27 seconds and counting. Riverton with the basketball here at the end. They'll feed it down low. Good pass, shot fake, a foul before the shot. No good, wave it off. But it is bonus shots from the free throw line with 21 seconds remaining.
Fouls, they go against Crew Lancaster. So Duke, this game was 17-15 Riverton at one point. And since that point, this is towards the end of the first quarter, well, it was the end of the first quarter as far as Riverton's points are concerned, they've scored 30 in 3 quarters.
Yeah, Braves defense really tightened up after Coach Shumway called a timeout. And the offense went on a tear, hitting 3 after 3 after 3 in the third. And Riverton went cold, a lot of mistakes. And this thing got out of hand real quick in the third period after Riverton pulled within 5 Now Star Valley dribbling out the last few seconds. Riverton not fouling. 3, 2, 1. And Delgado dribbles out the clock. And there's your final. Star Valley with another lopsided victory. 2 in a row for them. After scoring 71 against Evanston on Thursday, they come to Riverton and put up 73 to beat the Wolverines. 73-48 is your final. Heading into the Silver Star post-game show. Silver Star Internet, better connected. Learn more at silverstar.com. Braves jump up to 500 on the overall record, 6-6 overall, but 2-0 inside the 4A Southwest quad. Riverton will fall down to 6-9 overall, 1-1 in quad play in the Southwest District. We are going to have Coach Shumway here with Amelia Kazare. Looks like Millie's almost with Coach, so we'll just hold it here before we jump into the stats. Star Valley will have Jackson on Thursday, and it looks like Millie is with Coach Shumway. Millie, take it away.
Hopefully they'll come to us soon. Oh, they're here. Okay. So, Coach, like you said earlier, it was a really physical game out there. What can you say about the team's physicality?
Well, teams are going to play us that way. I mean, Natrona did it to us. They got really physical. We didn't handle it very well. So it was good to see it again. We told the boys at halftime it was just where we grow up. Like, we've got to learn to play through physical games. I thought we did a really good job of that second half. Proud of their focus and staying composed. That was another big thing we talked about, is composure.
For sure. And Star Valley had 28 points in the third quarter. How do they do that?
When the ball moves, good things happen. You saw how explosive these kids can be when the ball starts popping. We got a lot of kids that can score, and it's just fun to watch. It's fun to be a part of when they get in that mode.
Awesome. And then last question, in the second half they had a 24-0 run. What happened there?
Yeah, just the same thing. I think that ball started moving. Kids get confident. The basket gets bigger, and momentum's. It's really fun to have, and it's terrible when you don't have it, so we'll take it when we get it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congrats on the win, and we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Amelia Kazare with the Miles CPA Courtside Report. It is tax season. Get your best results possible with the help of Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine. Now let's take a look at your post-game stats presented by Paddleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Well, first for the Wolverines, 3 players in double figures, but just not enough to keep up with the Star Valley offense. Eric Smith and Clay Sheets with 11 each. Gates Treber with 10. Bo Anderson with 8. 4 for Garrett Jackson, as the Braves actually do hold Riverton under that 50-point mark, which was one of the Star Valley Health keys to the game. Riverton going 6 of 21 from 3, 6 of 14 from the free throw line. The Braves win the rebounding battle by 3. Star Valley with 4 players in double figures, led by Cooper Lancaster. He had 18. Lincoln Lydiard had 16. Zach Thompson with 14. Dylan Shumway with 11. 7 points and 7 rebounds for Roman Erickson. 3 points for Will Linford. 3 for Tate Lawson. And 1 for Crew Lancaster. The Braves absolutely lights out tonight from the three-point line. 14 of 29 tonight. That last 3 ducked them under 50%, but they actually shot just barely 50% from the free throw line, 9 of 18. So hard to complain about that, though. When you make 14 threes, Braves win it big tonight, 73-48.
That's a look at your post-game stats presented by Paddleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Quality, price, and service. A block south of the Arch in Afton. And how about your player of the game with the help of Star Valley Skidoo?
Well, he had 4 3-pointers in the third quarter. He also had 5 assists in the game on my stat sheet, going with Zach Thompson tonight. Zach had 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 5 assists, went 4 of 5 from the three-point line, and helped break this game open in the third. He's my Star Valley Skidoo player of the game.
Congratulations to Zach Thompson. Star Valley Skidoo, top quality products combined with excellent service standards. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. Braves with the big win, 73-48 is the final as we wrap up the Silver Star post-game show. Star Valley will be, is it on the road?
Yes.
In Jackson? It's in Jackson next week. It's a Friday night game in Teton County, the only game next week for the Braves and the Lady Braves, as they will tip off against the Bronx at Jackson High School on Friday night. So we'll be there. We hope you can join us. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Braves with a 73-48 win in Riverton. Live coverage on the SVI Sports Network.